So good day guys. So our topic for this day is about rational functions, equations, and inequalities. So what we are going to do for this day is we are going to solve the equations, especially in rational. So what we are going to do is to solve rational equations. So the steps to solve a rational equation are: first, find the common denominator; second, multiply everything by the common denominator; third, simplify; and of course, last, we need to check the answer. So first example, x plus 2 all over 8 is equivalent to 3/4. So what we are going to do is we need to exclude values because the denominators are both constants. So what we are going to do is first we need to show or make a common denominator. So nakikita nyo na ang denominator ng x plus 2 all over 8 is 8, while n 3/4 is 4. Is kailangan magkaroon ng common denominator na 8. So what we are going to do or what we are going to multiply in 3/4 para magkaroon ng 8 yung 4. So of course, we need to multiply by 2 sa numerator and denominator ng 3/4. Is magkakaroon tayo ng new equations na x plus 2 all over 8 equals, so 3/4, so 3 times 2 is equivalent to 6, and then 4 times 2 is equivalent to 8. So we have x plus 2 all over 8 equals 6 all over 8. So the common denominator is 8. Since the denominators are the same, the numerators must be equal for the equation to be true. So then solve for x. So napapansin nyo, since ang denominator niya is common naman na, so pwede na natin siyang or exclude. So magkakaroon na lang tayo ng equation na x plus 2 equals 6 and solve for x. So what we are going to do is of course transfer positive 2 sa kabilang side, and of course magiging negative. So x equals 6 minus 2, so we have x equals positive 4. So our x value is equivalent to positive 4. Then we need to check the solution by substituting positive 4 for the x in the original equations. So our original equation is x plus 2 all over 8 equals 3/4. So ang gagawin po natin is i-substitute yung x equals 4 sa ating equation or original equation. So ang gagawin po natin, yung x is magiging 4 and then plus 2 all over 8 and then equals 3/4. I-show natin kung ang 4 plus 2 all over 8 is equivalent ba siya sa 3/4. And of course, 4 plus 2 is equivalent to 6 all over 8, so equals 3/4. And we can conclude that 6 all over 8 is equivalent to 3/4. So therefore, 3/4 or yung lowest term ng 6 all over 8 is 3/4, so equivalent siya sa 3/4. Therefore, 3/4 is equivalent to 3/4. So our solution or answer is x equals positive 4 to satisfy our equation, which is yung rational equation. So ayan po yung ating solution for the first example. How about sa ating next example? 2 plus x all over x minus 1 equals 8. So another method for this is pwede natin gamitin yung cross multiplication. Nina is using long method. This time, we are going to use cross multiplication. So we all know na ang 2 plus x all over x minus 1 equals 8. Ang 8 po natin is pwede rin siyang magkaroon ng all over 1. Because 8 divided by 1 is simply positive 8, or sometimes hindi na natin sinusulat yung all over 1. And then magkakaroon tayo ng cross multiplication. So yung 2 plus x is multiply natin sa ating denominator sa ating 8 all over 1, and then yung x minus 1 is i-multiply sa positive 8. So yan po yung cross multiplication. Our step is 2 plus x times positive 1 and then equals yung ating x minus 1 multiplied to positive 8. So 2 plus x times 1 is simply 2 plus x, and then equals x times 8 is equivalent to positive 8x, and then negative 1 times 8, of course, negative 8. And then, combining like terms, so pwede nating i-transfer yung x sa ating kabilang side. So pwede nating ilipat yung x sa right side, and then yung negative 8 sa left side. So, nangyari is 2, then yung negative 8, once na linipat natin is magiging positive 8, and then equals 8x, and then ililipat natin yung positive x, so magiging negative x, and then pwede na natin i-solve or i-combine. So 2 plus 8 is equivalent to positive 10 equals 8x minus x is equivalent to 7x. So magdi-divide tayo both side ng 7 or positive 7 para ang matitira sa ating right side is x, and then cancel out. So maalis yung positive 7. So ang ating solution is 10 all over 7 equals positive x, or 10 all over 7 is equivalent to x. Pwede rin natin yan i-check to satisfy if tama yung ating answer. So next example, square root of x minus 2 equals positive 4. So ang gagawin po natin dito is may nakikita kayong square root. So ang pinaka-technique po dito is we are going to square both sides para malis yung ating square root. So what we are going to do is square natin yung square root of x minus 2, and then square natin yung positive 4. So square root of x minus 2, so maalis po yung square root, so ang matitira po is x minus 2, and then equals 4 squared is equivalent to positive 16. So x is equivalent to 16 plus 2. Since yung negative 2 is magiging positive 2 once na transfer natin siya sa kabilang side. So therefore, x values is equivalent to positive 18. So our x values equivalent to positive 18. So our solution is 18. So paano natin yan i-check kung tama yung ating solution? Of course, iso-substitute natin yung positive 18 sa ating x values. So mangyayari is square root of x, which is 18, minus 2, then equivalent ba siya sa positive 4? So square root of 18 minus 2, so 18 minus 2 is equivalent to positive 16. So we have square root of positive 16, equivalent ba siya sa positive 4? Let's see. So square root of 16 is equivalent to positive 4, and then which is equivalent to positive 4 also. So tama yung ating solution. So pinakita natin na ang 18 is our solution in our next example. So our x value is 18 to satisfy our radical equation. So yan po yung ating example. And another example is 8 all over 3 equals x all over 2x minus 1. So we are using cross multiplication. So i-multiply natin yung positive 8 sa 2x minus 1 and yung positive 3 sa ating x. So yan po yung cross multiplication. So yung pinakamadaling steps para hindi po tayo malito, especially in solving rational equations. So ang gagawin po natin is 8 times 2x minus 1 equals 3x. So pinag-multiply natin yung 3 at saka x. So distributing, so 8 times 2x is equivalent to positive 16x minus 8, because 8 times negative 1 is equivalent to negative 8, and then equals 3x. So pwede nating i-transfer yung 16x sa left side, and then yung negative 8 is re-retain lang natin. So we have negative 8 equals 3x, and then minus 16x, because positive 16 kapag transfer magiging negative 16. So negative 8 equals 3x minus 16 is equivalent to negative 13x. So negative both side, so magdi-divide tayo ng negative 13 both side. Both side is magdi-divide tayo ng negative 13 and then negative 13. Parang matitira po sa ating right side is x. So makakancel po yung negative 13 and then negative 13. Gagawin pa natin is negative 8 divided by negative 13 is equivalent to positive 8 all over 13, so hindi na po siya may lowest term, and then equals x. So our x value is equivalent to 8 all over 13 to satisfy our equation. So ayun guys, ganun po yung mag-solve ng rational equation using long method and cross multiplication. So marami tayong ways sa pagsusolve, so nasa inyo na rin po kung ano mga strategy yung gagawin po natin. So ang importante is tama po yung ma-derive nating solution for x. And then for checking is para makita po natin kung tama po or masasatisfy po yung x values natin sa ating equation. So yun guys, thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.